Hey, what's up guys? Just want to post a quick video talking about Terry's input commands, like command inputs. So, just want to go over that now. Like all his special inputs, go moves, obviously not the normal inputs like this, like down B normal ones. I'm talking about the more complicated ones like this one, see? So we're just going to go over that one. We're just going to go over those. Alright, so the first one is going to be neutral B. So neutral B is just neutral B. You press and hold it down for the input one, or you tap it for the non-input one. I say always use the input one because it's just faster and it goes a longer distance, so, you know. So the next one, now we actually have some circle inputs. So the next one is burning knuckle. So you go down and roll forward. Down and roll your stick forward and A. There you go, like that. If you're familiar with the Hadouken input with Ryu or Ken, then you'll be familiar with this one. So you can do stuff like that, right? You can do, stuff like that, right? Yep. So it's a great combo ender, you know, it's a great like get off me tool, you know. I suggest always using the input because the input's just so much better. It's just so much better. It kills earlier, does way more damage, higher knockback, it's just so good. I don't know why you use the normal one, but anyway, that's that input. You go, remember, so you go down and you roll your stick forward, even if you're facing this way. Then you down and roll your stick towards your opponent. Show you this. See? And remember, the attack power depends on if you hold the button or you tap it. So if you tap it, you'll get the shorter version, like this. See? So the next one is Crack Shoot, which is another side special. So it's basically the Tatsumaki input with Ken or Ryu again. Or if you don't play those characters, then it's just Burning Knuckle but backwards. So you do down, diagonal left, left, and just roll it. And A or B, whatever. Right? So you're gonna do, right? So it's basically Burning Knuckle, but away from your opponent, if that makes sense. Has a really far distance, to be honest. I recommend not doing the command input in the air, because you will sometimes mess up and get back air and die. So, just like that, see? So you can do... It's a great anti-air, like, honestly. If I have Mario to jump right now, I'll show you. If I have Mario to jump, okay, yeah, jump, and I use Crack Shoot, it'll probably hit him. Nope. Damn it, I can't do the input. There you go. See, there you go. It's like a great anti-air. It's honestly great for just catching opponents. Remember, the attack depends on whether you hold it or you just tap it. Let me actually turn this off. Okay. Whether you hold it or you tap it. So if I tap and do the input, it'll just go there. If I hold and do the input, it'll just be stronger and it'll go a farther distance. Okay, sorry about that. So the next input is up B. So up B by itself is actually pretty bad, not gonna lie. Even though it does have invincibility frames, it is pretty bad by itself in recovering wise. Recovering wise, it doesn't snap onto ledge. You're not living from a really far distance like this. You are not living from that at all. I always recommend doing the input if you're going to up B. So the command input for up B is actually new to Smash. So it's a charge input. So what it is, if you play Guile in Street Fighter, you'll understand this. You have to charge. The concept of this is that you have to charge down before doing your input and then do it. So what it is you hold down, then you hold down for like a second or something. So you, for just like a second, then you flick up and press A or B. If you hold it, you'll get like the farthest distance and you'll be able to recover. This is the normal one. This is the input one. You go like higher and you get way more invincibility. And does more damage. 20% off of that. That's crazy. You can do... Right? You can actually charge it while you're jabbing. See? That's only if you hold down. Another tip is actually, if you hold diagonal right or diagonal left and run, you can actually get it. Let's see. If you flick up. See, just like that, see? I'm walking right now. But I'm also holding down. It's a little complicated to do, but you know. Remember, you don't always have to hold down. But most of your inputs start with down. So, probably. It's a great recovery tool, so let's go off stage. And I hold down. It only goes a really good vertical distance, but not horizontal. The normal one goes a really good horizontal, but not vertical. See, it's just a trade-off, you understand? Off stage. So, you ride across the edge. See? But if I do that with normal one, oh shoot. Hold on. If I do that with the normal one, I'm probably not living. Yep, see? Input's just so much better off stage. You can do it off of a down throw, by the way. So if you go, let's see. If I actually hit the up air, that would be nice. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Let's see. Alright. I was gonna do up air into input up B. But apparently I can't get the up air, so. Something like that. Something along the lines of that. So the next input is down B. So down B is actually the hardest for me, but maybe not the hardest for you. So this is the Shoryuken input from Ken and Ryu again. So it's down, so it's right, down, and diagonal right. Or if it's flipped, then it's left, down, diagonal left. Right? All looks like this. See, if you see a lot of Terry players do this, then you'll understand why it's needed. It does way more damage and does a spike hitbox, and you go higher with it. For, you know, recovery-wise. So, the tip to do this one is actually perform an L. Some games teach you to do a Z. Sure, that's good, but, like, why do that when you can do L? And it's an L, but it's diagonal, in a sense. It's like, so just look on your controller, and it's diagonal left, or diagonal right on your controller, and just make an L from that. But only from the right position. Just make an L, but diagonal. Whether you're facing right or left. So make an L on your control stick. Make an L on your control stick, but start on your right or left. And just go down. See? So the inputs that we covered were hold neutral B, burning knuckle, crack shoot, what is this? Rising tackle, and now we got power dive. See? All great special moves. Now we have go moves, or super special moves. So let's get you up to 100. Whoopsie. Now that you're at 100, let's talk about your super special moves. So now your super special moves are, you only have two. You have Power Geyser and Buster Wolf. Both of them do insane damage, 30% off of that. and they both kill. See? They both do like insane damage off of confirms. Whoops. There's actually a couple ways you can do these inputs. So let's talk about Buster Wolf first. Buster Wolf is actually the simpler input for me. You can do down, right, down, right. Dang it. It's actually really hard. There you go. Down, right, and A. Or you can do down, diagonal, right, right, down, diagonal, right, right, and A. Which is basically Burning Knuckle, but twice. It's all you have to do is just do it, but without the but only at the A at the end. So only press A at the end instead of in between. You understand? So it's like, so you do it twice but then you press A. See? Instead of doing this and then this. No. You gotta go for this. See? So there's actually 3 ways you can do Buster Wolf. You can do that simplified input. Oh my god, it's really hard. Oh my god, how do people do this? How do people do the simplified input? You know, I gotta slow this down so I can do the simplified input, to be honest. There you go. The simplified input is probably the harder one for me. Well, for me. Then you have the what do you call it? The Burning Knuckle twice, which is actually the preferred one I use. Or you have full circle 3 times. So you start from right or left if you're facing this way, and you do a full circle 3 times, and you have to end up right at the right or left. So you do full circle 3 times and A. This is great actually, because it doesn't have to be 3 circles. Because you can be running back and forth while full circling, right? Then you'll get a Buster Wolf. See? You can throw off your opponent, right? While you're running. It's just great. I use that in some like scramble situations, so I sometimes do like this, and then I do full circles, and then I Buster Wolf, Buster Wolf, Buster Wolf, Buster Wolf. Oh my god. There you go. But it's in great like scramble situations. Alright, so the next one that we have is Power Geyser. Power Geyser is actually the harder ones. So it's down, diagonal left, left, diagonal left, down, diagonal right, right, and A. So the entire input just looks like this. The entire move just looks like that, right? It's not that hard, right? There's 3 different versions to it. You have this version. It's basically a swing motion. So what you do is you start down, then you swing backward, then you swing forward, and A. Down, back, so you have to start down to do the input. So you go down, swing backward, swing forward, and A. Down, backward, swing forward, and A. But you have to do it fast. And then faster. And then faster. And then faster. You can do it out of an up tilt. You can do it out of a down tilt. You can do it out of a jab. You can do it out of an up air. I don't know why you would want to, but so you can up throw. Up tilt's probably like your best option. By the way, that's a shield breaker. Down tilt, up tilt, Power Geyser. It's a great shield breaker. Anyway, there's 3 different versions to it. You got this one, which is the swing motion. Remember, you start down and you swing backward, then you swing forward, and then you do A. See? You're basically starting down, then doing crack shoot, and then going right back down, and then doing a Burning Knuckle. So you do down, crack shoot. So basically you're doing crack shoot, Burning Knuckle, and A. See? So the second version to do this is you actually do down, left, down, right, and A. This is more simplified. This is more better simplified versions to do. But you have to start down. Or you can do down, left, right, and A. Which is actually what I use and when I do up tilt, because no one has time to be doing down. You can do down, I suppose, but I mean, like, it's a great, like, flicking thing, you know? See? Or you can do full circle once forward and A. So you start forward, full circle, and then go back to forward and A. And to do it the separate way, you start back, and to do it this way, you start backward and then go forward. Wait, whoopsie. Whoops. To do it this way, you start backward and then forward. See? There's just multiple versions to do it. You know, it's all personal preference. There's no like damage change. It's just all personal preference of how you do the input or not. You know. I'll show you some confirms, actually. I'll show you some confirms in all the inputs. You can do this, 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 or this, right, or this. You could do this, or this. You could do... Oh wait, damn, I messed up. You could do... Or you can do... Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Messed up. That, or that, there you go. Which actually kills at a higher percent. So, just wanted to go clear those special moves up for anyone who has some, you know, problems with them. But you know what? Until then, peace out.